Speed for Speed. We have our racer of the week this week, Turbo Tyler Buhrmeister. Now, before we jump into this interview, my dad texted me a little bit ago when I said I was doing you. And he said he had a very, very special question that I need to ask you.
No.
Your nickname is Turbo Tyler. Where'd that come from?
Came from Tom, actually. I think one of the nights I was running here, must have been fast or something, and all of a sudden I heard Turbo Tyler, and since then that's what I've been called every night, so
Really?
it came from Tom.
I remember him saying that, but I thought he got it from something. I don't know.
Well, I guess it came from late model driver Tyler Herb, I would say. Came from him. Of course, he's called Turbo Tyler, and
That makes
I
a lot
guess
more sense.
Tom started calling me that, so here we are.
Turbo Tyler 2.0. That's a fun thing for you. Anyway, let's actually jump into the real interview now.
All right.
Why did you start RC racing to begin with?
I started in 2005. My dad was the one that got me into it. He's been racing since 1985, I believe. So he was the one that got me started into a hobby, and ever since then we've been running dirt oval and tried off-road and back to dirt oval here at PT.
How long have you personally been racing for?
Since 2005. I started when I was real young, 05, and then we took a little bit of a break, and then back in 2011 we jumped back into it racing.
What do you like most about RC racing?
I would say the people. There's a lot of great people in this hobby that we get to meet when we travel to different races and different things like that, and we've become a family, really, because I mean you're with each other every weekend, seems like. So get to hang out with a lot of great people and meet great ones along the way.
What RC classes do you run? I think I saw earlier what you were running here, but I think you run more classes than that.
Mainly I run mod sprint and late model, but sometimes I'll run Midwest mod, and then during the summer I sometimes run 55 sprint.
I knew it. Which of those classes is your favorite?
Mod sprint's definitely my favorite class out of them all. Just the speed and the competition is ridiculous, so it's a lot of fun.
And I know you've raced here a lot. You've raced at BB Mods a lot. That's like your dad, Randy. If you haven't seen that interview, go check it out. Said that BB Mods was like his outdoor track to go to.
Yep.
So I know for sure that you've raced indoors and outdoors. Which can you say you prefer? Or are you gonna be like him and say, "Oh, well, I like summer when it's hot and indoors when it's cold"?
I'm gonna say that too, but it's nice to race indoors because it's more consistent. You don't have to worry about the weather and things like that. So I would say I lean more towards indoor because it's a consistent track.
Have you had any wins from big events like the upcoming King of the Wings and also upcoming Big Tire Shootout?
I haven't had any big wins like that. I'm hoping for a good showing this year at the King of Wings. But big wins, I mean, Hell Tour with BB Mods, I've won a couple of them. There's some other big races, but I'm looking forward to putting on a good show this year at King of Wings, hopefully.
Is there anything in particular you like about PT's RC Raceway?
Just the track in general. I mean, it is probably one of the best in the world for dirt oval racing, I would say. Paul and Tom and you guys are great. They have us here every weekend, pretty much in the winter, and they do a great job with the facility and everything. So we're really thankful to have a great track like this so close to us. So
Thank you. Do you have a favorite memory RC racing?
there's so many. I would just say traveling to races out of state. That'd be the biggest thing. There's so many memories you make, and there's just not one you can choose that's the best. But like I said earlier, meeting people from other states and things like that, I'd say that's the greatest thing.
What is your racing number?
My racing number is 25.
Why?
In high school, that was my baseball number, and from then on, I just stuck with 25. Nothing crazy.
All right. You said you've traveled around to different states even to race. What's the farthest you've ever traveled to race?
Probably the farthest would be Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Yeah, no, South Carolina. So I went there 3 years ago, I believe, for an off-road race, and that was a great experience. So I recommend Beach RC. Shout out. That's a great facility as well.
Is there anything you wish you could change about this whole sport?
I'm sure there's something, but top of my head, no, I don't have anything I would change. It's just a great sport, and really enjoy racing every weekend, and like I said, seeing people. so I don't have anything that pops out that I would change, to be honest with you.
Do you have any advice to young drivers or drivers thinking about getting started?
Just get out and race. Go if you're just getting into it, go to your local track and see what everybody's running that are beginners as well, and you're just gonna learn from there. Practice as much as you can, because you don't get much practice on race days. But if you can go practice during the week or something like that, I would. Just time is gonna be key. Tune your cars and get to know them. So I would just say practice and things like that.
I also, rare input from me, I have advice to beginners. If you are going to be racing using Futaba radio and systems, and you don't know what's happening, go find him, because that's what I did. He knows everything. It's insane.
I don't know about everything, but I try to help everybody that I can. So
Futaba man, Tyler Buhrmeister. Oh wow, products. Good for the next question. Are there any cars or products that you would endorse?
Sponsored by Burrs Motorsports, with Dad and I, and then Team Velocity RC, the Racing Phantom RC, P3 Designs, PT's Raceway, BB Mods Raceway. I'm probably forgetting somebody, but all those guys. So I run Team Velocity RC cars. Shout out to Rod and Chris for making great cars and things like that. So, yeah.
Here we are.
All right.
It's Tyler's first time. He's been on Need for Speed before, but that was pre-YouTube. Now we've updated. We have green screen, we have mic, and now we have the lightning round. Ready?
I'm ready.
What is the first real car that you had?
2003 Chevy Monte Carlo SS.
Ooh.
Yes.
Who's your favorite race car driver?
Kyle Larson.
Of course. Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi.
Cake or pie?
Cake.
Dog or cat?
Cat.
Pancake or waffle?
Pancake.
What's your favorite pizza topping?
Sausage.
What's your favorite movie?
Top Gun.
Ooh. Where we live in Central Illinois, Cubs or Cardinals?
Cardinals, of course.
The most important question here, the only one that I really came up with myself. Is a tomato a fruit or a vegetable?
It is a vegetable. Am I correct?
You know where the door is.
Oh no, I got it wrong.
Carries its own seeds, come on.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I fail.
you gotta stay for the outro though, so I'll act like I like you. Thank you, Tyler.
Yep, thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in to PT's RC Need for Speed. All the normal stuff. Subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff that's down there somewhere. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time.